Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is the 13th tutorial in this course, and in this tutorial we are going to talk about associativity of operators. Now this is again something that you need to know if you're preparing for an exam or something, and otherwise you can just skip past this tutorial and check out the other tutorials in the course. But it also won't be a waste of time if you would see what's actually in here, right? So what I'm going to do is, as you can see, I've saved the file. It's called associativity.c. On line 1, I have a comment, associativity of operators. On line 2, I have the header file. On line 3, I've declared the main function, and then I have my curly braces, so we can type in our code. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to declare an integer first, and I'm going to call it x, right? So that's a variable. It's called x. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to assign to x the value of an expression, right? And the expression is going to have two operators, the multiplication operator as well as the division operator. Let me just type in the code first. So x equals 10 divided by 5 times 2. I'll put a semicolon and I'll use printf to display what gets stored in x. So value of x is, and I'll use the %d format specifier because we are displaying an integer value on screen, and then I'll just type in x here. Now save this file. Now what is going to happen here, because we're not using the addition operator anywhere, and we know that the multiplication operator as well as the division operator, they both enjoy the same priority. So how is C going to decide what has to happen, right? How is C going to know whether 10 has to be divided by 5 first, or whether 5 has to be multiplied by 2 first, and then 10 has to be divided by the value that you get when you multiply 5 by 2? So there is a conflict between two operators that have the same priority, and the way C resolves such conflicts is by using the associativity of operators. And both the multiplication operator as well as the division operator enjoy the left to right associativity. And what I mean by that is that the left operand for both these operators has to be unambiguous, or it has to not be involved in any other sub-expression. So this entire thing is an expression, and 10 by 5 is a part of the expression, so it's called a sub-expression. And similarly 5 multiplied by 2 is also a sub-expression. So let's assume that the multiplication happens first. Now if that was the case, then the operand that is on the left side, or the immediate left of the multiplication operator, is 5, right? But is 5 involved in some other expression or sub-expression? Of course it is, right? Because we're using 5 to divide 10. So the multiplication operation cannot happen first because the operand on the left of the asterisk symbol is involved in something else. Whereas if you look at the division operator, the thing that's on the left side of the slash is 10. Now 10 is not involved in anything else. We're not doing anything else with 10. So that's why the division operator would have a greater priority than the multiplication operator in this expression. So 10 would be divided by 5 first, and the result of that is 2, and then 2 would be multiplied by 2 to get 4. So let me save this file, and I'll click on build and run to see the output. And there you go, you see that the value of x is 4, right? So this is what associativity is. Left to right associativity means that the left operand has to be involved in no other sub-expression, and right to left associativity means that the right operand has to be involved in no other sub-expression. And I guess you just need to know the associativity of the multiplication, the division operator. That's sufficient. Now you can always do things differently by using parentheses. Of course, that's something that I do. So in case you do want to multiply 5 with 2 first, and then divide 10 by the value 5 times 2, it's possible. All you have to do is put 5 times 2 within parentheses, and I'll save the file, and I'll have to close this output window to run the program again. I click on build and run, and there you go, you see the value of x this time is 1. And the reason why that's the case is that 5 times 2 is 10, and when you divide 10 by 10, the output is 1. So there you go, that's all I had to say about associativity of operators, and I hope I haven't confused you guys, and I hope I made some sense. And in the next tutorial we're going to discuss something again. And what are we going to discuss? We're going to discuss something new for sure. I just don't know what we're going to talk about, but it's going to be an interesting tutorial. So thank you so much for watching this one, and I'm going to see you soon. Take care. Bye.